Hello, my friends. Today, the liberation of Russian territory continues. A video has emerged from the village of Horkivske in the Belgorod region. So it appears that there was an airstrike on the administration building, and later the Legion Freedom of Russia removed the Russian flag. So this village is located just 2 kilometers from the border with Ukraine. Additionally, new photos of Russian military equipment appeared in the village of Kozinka. Moreover, photos from Belgorod have surfaced, indicating that the city has been emptied. So it seems that people are genuinely leaving the city en masse. And now we wait to see how events will unfold. But unfortunately, in response, Russians are launching a significant number of strikes on Ukrainian territory, and it's reported that the situation in the Sumy region is very dire.
Police record the consequences of enemy shelling of Sumy Oblast. During the past day, the occupiers shelled the settlements of Sumy Oblast. A total of 463 hits were counted. Black Small Square. As a result, 1 civilian was killed and another was injured. Black Small Square. 15 private households, 3 high-rise and 5 private residential buildings, an administrative building, a hospital, a library, and a kindergarten were damaged.
As you understand, the increase in shelling is all a result of the offensive operation on Russian territory, and now the main thing is for this offensive operation not go in vain. But despite the situation in Russia, Putin still won the elections, and it's reported that almost 88% of voters voted for him.
Добрый день, Константин Панюшкин, Первый канал. Позвольте в развитии формирования вашей команды механизм формирования новой российской элиты уже заработал, да, ваш проект, озвученный в послании «Время героев». На каких должностях вы таких людей хотите видеть прямо сейчас? Кто вам уже нужен сейчас в вашей команде в 2024 году? И позвольте, пожалуйста, еще одно уточнение в развитии вопроса Белгородской области. Совершенно варварские атаки, да, украинского режима, и многие погибли, погибли люди, да, и многие раненые. И вот год назад губернатор Голодков, когда его спросили, собственно, как решить эту проблему, сказал, что для того, чтобы обеспечить безопасность Белгородской области, нужно присоединить Харьковскую. Что вы думаете об этом сейчас?
Я сейчас не готов говорить по поводу того, что и как мы должны присоединять и когда, но не исключаю, что, имея в виду происходящие сегодня трагические события, мы вынуждены будем в какой-то момент, тогда, когда посчитаем целесообразным, создать определенную санитарную.
It has also become known that unidentified drones attacked a helicopter in the Moldovan Republic. So they had only 3 helicopters in their arsenal, and 1 has already been destroyed. Now, let's turn to the situation along the front line. So today, the Ukrainian Armed Forces are facing an extremely difficult situation, despite managing to maintain the front line without changes. And Kirby stated that the Ukrainian Armed Forces are running out of ammunition and urgent measures need to be taken.
The White House has been in touch with Speaker Johnson and his team about this moving forward. Look, time is of the essence, and you were in Ukraine not long ago. They are running out of ammunition in the Donbass, and they are falling back now on second and third lines of defense as the Russians continue to try to push west. They've got to have this support, and we need it now.
Do you worry at all about our own readiness as we give weapons to Ukraine? Sure. Has that been an issue?
Oh, of course. But since the beginning of the war, we've had to, with every package we provided, we've got to make a certification that it's not going to damage our own national security. And as we have given more and depleted our inventories, we have been doing everything we can to work with the defense industry to restock, to replenish. That's what this replenishment authority, why that's so important. So yes, it's a concern. We haven't reached a point yet where our own national security and our own operational plans have been jeopardized, but it's absolutely something you can't ever take your eye off.
Unfortunately, we hear these calls every day, but the situation globally remains unchanged. In the Kupiansk direction today, the occupiers are once again attacking Synkivka and intensively shelling the village. Additionally, strikes are recorded in Ivanivka. 2 attacks were conducted during the day, but the front line remains unchanged. In the Svatove direction, the occupiers shelled Berestove. Their activity ended there with no new attacks recorded and the front line remains unchanged. In the Kreminna direction, the occupiers continue shelling along the front line, but for the second day, no attacks have been observed. So they are regrouping after prolonged attacks that yielded no success and resulted in significant losses. In the Siversk direction, the occupiers are shelling along the front line and launching attacks in the Rozdolivka area. However, they haven't achieved any success, and as of today, the front line remains unchanged. In the Bakhmut direction, the occupiers are conducting offensive actions on Ivanivske and Klishchiivka. According to preliminary information, they have tactical successes, but the populated areas remain under the control of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. Shelling also continues in large quantities. In the Avdiivka direction, the occupiers continue to assault Berestove, Horkivske and Tonenke. Despite intensified shelling along the entire front line and in the rear, the front line hasn't changed in the past day, although the situation remains extremely challenging. Further south, battles are ongoing for Pervomayske and Nevelske, but there have been no changes along the front line, and the occupiers have failed to gain full control of Nevelske, so their success lies with the Ukrainian Armed Forces. In the Marinka direction, the occupiers continue to assault and heavily shell Krasnohorivka. However, as before, despite their advance to the outskirts, they are unable to make further progress. Battles also continue near Horkivske, Pobeda and Novomykhailivka. The situation along the entire front line is extremely challenging. 25 attacks have been recorded in the past day, and the fighting continues. Shelling also continues at maximum intensity. In the Vuhledar direction, the occupiers are only conducting shelling without any offensive actions, and the situation remains stable here. In the Zaporizhzhia direction, the occupiers continue to assault Robotyne and the fields near Verbove. 5 attacks were conducted in the past day, but they didn't achieve success, and the fighting continues. Shelling also persists in large volume, and the occupiers are mobilizing reserves for powerful attacks. In the Kherson direction, the occupiers continue shelling the right bank and launching attacks on the village of Krynky. However, the Ukrainian Armed Forces, as before, repel all attacks, and the foothold on the left bank remains under control. And that's all from me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all the latest news. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.